In the inky blackness of the Surigao Strait, two Japanese battleships slice through the water, their forms like dark leviathans. A somber determination hangs heavy in the air, the silence broken only by the rhythmic pulse of the engines. On the bridge of the Yamashiro, Vice Admiral Nishimura stands silhouetted against the faint glow of the instruments. His gaze is fixed ahead, his face a mask of stoic resolve as he contemplates the impending battle. The dark waters reflect the faint starlight, mirroring the uncertainty and danger that lie ahead. Each wave that crashes against the hull whispers of the sacrifices to come. On Yamashiro Bridge, torchlight dances across Nishimura's stern face, casting long shadows that emphasize the gravity of his words. His officers stand in solemn assembly, their faces etched with resolve and a hint of trepidation as they await his command. The flickering flames reflect in their eyes, mirroring the inner fire of duty and the cold dread of the coming battle. Nishimura's voice cuts through the night, a rallying cry for honor and emperor. Tonight, we strike a blow for the emperor. His words hang in the air, heavy with the weight of sacrifice, as he continues. Honor demands we press forward, even in the face of death. The officers respond with stoic silence, a silent vow echoing through the ranks as they prepare to meet their fate. The tranquil morning of the 7th of December 1941 shatters as Japanese torpedo bombers descend upon Pearl Harbor, a swarm of angry hornets against the serene sky. Below, American battleships rest in unsuspecting might along Battleship Row, unaware of the impending devastation. Without warning, explosions tear through the harbor, monstrous geysers of water and fire erupting in a symphony of destruction. The roar of engines and the thunder of bombs fill the air, a cacophony of war engulfing the once peaceful scene. Pearl Harbor becomes a maelstrom of chaos, the surprise attack leaving a scar on American soil and igniting a nation's fury. The USS West Virginia is rocked by the piercing wail of alarms, a prelude to the chaos about to unfold. Sailors scramble through the ship's narrow corridors, their faces etched with fear and desperation. Torpedoes tear into the hull with deafening explosions, metal screaming as the ship is fatally wounded. Oil fires erupt, casting hellish, dancing shadows that writhe across the steel bulkheads. The stricken vessel groans ominously, listing violently as it succumbs to the sea's relentless assault. A young sailor cries out amidst the pandemonium, his voice a desperate plea against the inevitable. We're sinking! In the inky blackness of the Surigao Strait, 6 American battleships, silent survivors of Pearl Harbor, loom like dark behemoths. Faint starlight kisses the water's surface, a fragile glimmer against the overwhelming darkness. On the flagship, Admiral Oldendorf, his face etched with determination, stands as a beacon of resolve. His steely gaze is fixed on the radar screen, where unseen threats lurk in the depths. A palpable tension hangs heavy in the air, a silent promise of the battle to come. Inside the American battleship bridge, Oldendorf's intense gaze is fixed on the glowing radar screens. The air crackles with anticipation, a palpable tension gripping every man on the bridge. A stern resolve hardens Oldendorf's features as he prepares for the coming battle. His voice resonates with grim determination. They're coming right into our trap. A call to arms echoes through the bridge. Remember Pearl Harbor, men. Oldendorf's final command ignites the crew's fighting spirit. Let's give them hell. Under the cloak of night, PT boats emerge from the inky blackness of Surigao Strait, engines roaring. Torpedoes streak across the water, silver lines against the dark expanse, aimed at the approaching Japanese fleet. The first torpedo strikes, a violent eruption of water and fire against the steel hull of a battleship. Explosions bloom across the strait, each one a testament to the deadly dance of naval warfare. The night sky reflects the chaos below, lit by the angry flashes of exploding ordnance. The sea churns, a cauldron of destruction as the battle intensifies, the fate of nations hanging in the balance. On the Yamashiro Bridge, Nishimura's eyes widen in disbelief as torpedoes cut through the dark waters, heading straight for the ship. Alarms blare, bathing the bridge in a hellish, pulsating red light, amplifying the chaos. Evasive maneuvers. Report the damage. Nishimura barks, his voice sharp against the rising tide of panic. Crew members scramble, their faces masks of fear and adrenaline as they brace for impact. Panic begins to spread like wildfire among the crew, the impending doom palpable in the air. Under the cloak of night in Surigao Strait, American destroyers surge forward, cutting through the dark waters. Radar-guided torpedoes scream from the destroyers, leaving trails of white foam in their wake. Japanese ships, caught unaware, find themselves trapped in a deadly crossfire. Explosions erupt across the water as torpedoes find their marks, sending plumes of fire and smoke skyward. Steel groans and shatters as the Japanese fleet absorbs the relentless barrage. The dark waters of the strait become a chaotic tableau of destruction, illuminated by the fiery dance of naval warfare. Inside the USS West Virginia, the crew moves with a focused intensity, each member a vital part of the war machine. The air grows thick with anticipation as they prepare to unleash hell upon the enemy. Tension mounts as final checks are made, every action precise and deliberate. The radar operator's voice cuts through the hum of machinery, a crucial update delivered with steely resolve. Target locked. Yamashiro dead ahead, the radar operator declares, sealing their grim objective. Under the cloak of night, the Surigao Strait is suddenly ablaze with the raw power of American battleships. Devastating broadsides erupt in a symphony of destruction, the air thick with anticipation and dread. Fiery shells streak across the inky sky, each a messenger of impending doom. The horizon burns as the naval guns roar, reshaping the night with their overwhelming force. Explosions rip through the Yamashiro Bridge, a maelstrom of fire and destruction consuming the steel structure. Steel plates twist and buckle under the relentless bombardment, the once mighty decks now ablaze. Amidst the chaos and inferno, Nishimura stands firm, an island of resolve in a sea of devastation, his figure silhouetted against the raging flames. Nishimura embodies unwavering determination in the face of annihilation. The Yamashiro burns fiercely against the night, a doomed silhouette against the vast, indifferent sea. Flames engulf the ship as it lists, a chaotic dance of destruction under a starlit sky. On the bridge, Nishimura stands resolute amidst the inferno, his figure framed by the ship's fiery demise. The orange glow reflects in Nishimura's eyes, mirroring the burning resolve within him. With unwavering conviction, Nishimura offers his final salute. For the Emperor. The bridge of the USS West Virginia hums with a low, ominous tension, the air thick with unspoken fears. Dim light casts long shadows as sailors crowd around the ghostly green radar screens, their eyes wide with apprehension. Each breath is held, each heart pounds a little faster as a lone blip vanishes from the screen, swallowed by the darkness. A sailor's voice breaks the silence, filled with grim determination. That's for Pearl Harbor. The ship is a steel beast, silent and deadly, cutting through the dark waters towards an unknown reckoning. Dawn breaks over the Surigao Strait, revealing the grim aftermath of battle. Burning remnants of Nishimura's fleet litter the sea, their fiery glow a stark contrast to the emerging light. American ships silently patrol the area, watchful guardians of a hard-won victory. Thick, black smoke billows skyward, obscuring the rising sun in a shroud of destruction. The air hangs heavy with the acrid scent of smoke and the lingering echoes of war. On the bridge of the American battleship, dawn casts a somber light, revealing Oldendorf's weary face. The steel walls are painted in shades of gray, a stark reminder of the battle's intensity. The air hangs heavy with the acrid scent of smoke and spent gunpowder, a lingering testament to the night's fury. Oldendorf speaks, his voice resonating with the weight of command. A complete victory, but remember the cost. War is a terrible thing. Under the pale light of dawn, A lone American PT boat bravely navigates the waters of Surigao Strait. The vessel cuts through the waves, its crew vigilant, searching for any sign of survivors amidst the vast expanse. Scattered wreckage from the defeated Japanese fleet bobs ominously on the surface, a haunting tableau of destruction. Each piece of debris tells a silent story of the fierce battle that raged, now replaced by a somber stillness. Sunlight pierces the clouds, casting a golden light on the silent ranks of sailors aboard the American battleship. Solemn faces reflect the weight of loss as the men stand in formation, a sea of blue against the gray steel. The chaplain's voice echoes across the deck, a somber hymn honoring the fallen. A heavy silence descends, each sailor lost in reflection, remembering comrades lost to the vast, unforgiving sea. At the Pearl Harbor Memorial, an elderly American veteran stands in solemn silence, his weathered face a canvas of time and memory. He stares out at the serene water, beneath which lies the sunken Arizona, a poignant reminder of a day that changed the world. Sorrow clouds his eyes, yet a steely resolve flickers within, reflecting the long road to retribution. The sun glints off the water's surface, mirroring the glint of determination in his eyes. He is a sentinel of memory, standing as a living monument to the past. In his gaze, the echoes of that fateful day reverberate, a silent promise never to forget. Sunlight floods through the delicate paper windows, casting a reverent glow upon the ancient Japanese shrine. The air is heavy with incense as a Japanese family kneels upon the tatami mats, their heads bowed in solemn prayer, faces etched with respect and sorrow. They honor the fallen. A small wooden plaque stands as a silent testament to the sailors lost in the Surigao Strait. Sunlight filters through the ocean surface, revealing the ghostly silhouette of the Yamashiro resting on the seabed. Silent and still, the wreckage serves as a haunting reminder of a battle long past. Marine life now inhabits the skeletal remains of the warship, nature reclaiming what time and conflict have left behind. The deep blue waters hold the secrets and echoes of the Yamashiro, a solemn testament to history. Against the inky canvas of night, Nishimura stands silhouetted on Yamashiro Bridge, the dark sea stretching endlessly before him. The wind howls a mournful dirge, carrying the sharp scent of salt and the heavy premonition of fate. His gaze is fixed on the horizon, a lone figure confronting the vastness of his destiny. With unwavering resolve, Nishimura whispers into the wind, a final testament to his spirit. Yamato Damashi. Over the Surigao Strait, night is ripped apart by the continuous, relentless barrage from American battleships. Explosions bloom across the dark sky, painting brief, violent cartini across the inky canvas. The air crackles with the raw energy of destruction, each blast a deafening roar in the vast expanse. Below, the sea reflects the fiery chaos, a turbulent mirror of the inferno above. Inside the USS California, the crew works tirelessly, their faces grim under the dim lights. Salvo after salvo erupts from the ship's massive guns, each blast shaking the vessel to its core. The air fills with the acrid smell of gunpowder and the deafening roar of the cannons. Sweat streaks down the faces of the crew as they reload and fire, their movements precise and practiced. The USS California becomes a symphony of destruction, a testament to the might of naval power. Each tremor is a pulse of raw power, resonating through the metal frame of the warship. Under the cloak of night in Surigao Strait, Japanese sailors fight with desperate courage. Tracers streak across the dark sky as they return fire. Their defiance meets an insurmountable wall of American firepower, relentless and overwhelming. Explosions light up the sea, painting a grim tableau of futile resistance against the raging inferno. The Yamashiro is consumed by chaos, a symphony of destruction unfolding under the cloak of night. Amidst the pandemonium, men scream in terror as their lives are torn apart, their cries swallowed by the ship's death throes. The vessel groans under immense strain, its metal frame twisting and buckling as if in unbearable agony. Each creak and tear echoes the final moments of those aboard, a haunting testament to the Yamashiro's demise. Under the cloak of night, the Yamashiro groans, its massive form tilting towards the dark abyss. Water crashes over the decks as the ship concedes its battle against the relentless sea. Deeper and deeper, the warship descends, swallowed by the Surigao Strait's cold embrace. The ocean's surface is all that remains, a silent testament to the Yamashiro's final watery grave. Inside the American battleship, radar operators are glued to their screens. Tension thick in the air as a lone blip descends. Each operator's face is etched with anticipation, their eyes reflecting the green glow of the radar. The blip, representing the Yamashiro, continues its inexorable descent, each second stretching into an eternity. Abruptly, the blip vanishes from the screen, leaving behind an echoing silence. A triumphant cheer explodes through the tense room, relief washing over the faces of the weary operators. In the inky blackness of the Surigao Strait, Japanese ships make a desperate dash for freedom. Their silhouettes stand out sharply against the fiery glow of the burning sea. But there is no escape from the relentless pursuers, closing in with deadly intent. Explosions erupt across the water, each blast a death knell for the fleeing vessels. One by one, they succumb to the might of their pursuers, torn apart by the devastating force. The unforgiving sea claims its due, swallowing the remnants of shattered ships and broken dreams. Under the dim, blinking lights of the battleship bridge, a palpable tension hangs heavy in the air. Oldendorf's voice, a low and gravelly rumble, cuts through the silence, his gaze firm. His words echo with grim resolve and a thirst for retribution. "Leave no survivors," Oldendorf commands, his voice filled with cold fury as he remembers the attack on Pearl Harbor. "They showed us no mercy at Pearl Harbor." Dawn breaks over the Surigao Strait, casting a somber light on the aftermath of destruction. The rising sun paints the sky with hues of orange and blood red, a stark reminder of the battle that has just ended. Silence descends upon the water, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves against the wreckage. The devastation is complete, the sea a graveyard of shattered dreams and lost lives. On the deck of the American battleship, sailors work with practiced efficiency, scrubbing away the remnants of battle. Welding torches hiss and spit sparks as the crew tirelessly repairs the scars of a fierce fight. The air is thick with the scent of salt water, metal, and sweat, a testament to the ship's hard-won resilience. Despite the deep marks of battle, an atmosphere of victory permeates the mighty vessel. In the vast expanse of Surigao Strait, American ships stand in solemn formation, a silent tribute against the horizon. Sailors stand at attention on the decks, their gazes reflecting a deep respect for the waters below. A heavy silence blankets the scene as the ships prepare to render their final salute. The air is thick with unspoken memories, a poignant farewell echoing across the sea. In the silent depths, a Japanese submarine ascends slowly, breaking the water's surface near the desolate battle site. The submarine emerges, a steel leviathan, amidst the vast expanse of the sea. On deck, the crew assembles, their figures stark against the gray sky, each head bowed in profound respect. A palpable sense of sorrow hangs heavy in the air, a tribute to the fleet lost beneath the waves. The solemn vigil stands as a poignant memorial, a moment of quiet grief amidst the haunting silence of the open sea. Tourists wander the Pearl Harbor Memorial, their faces reflecting a somber reverence. The air hangs still, heavy with the unspoken weight of history. Tranquil waters stretch out, a stark contrast to the chaos of December 7th, 1941. Sunlight glints off the white memorial, a silent testament to a day that changed the world. Sunlight streams through the shoji screens, casting a soft glow on an elderly Japanese woman. Her delicate fingers caress a worn photograph, tracing the faded image of a man in naval uniform. Dust motes dance in the air as she gazes at the picture, her face a poignant blend of love and sorrow. The weight of memories hangs heavy in the air, a silent testament to a love that time could not erase. The Surigao Strait unfolds in radiant turquoise, a seemingly infinite canvas under the boundless sky. Its surface, deceptively serene, reflects the heavens, masking the turmoil of unseen currents below. Beneath the tranquil facade, a graveyard of ships rests in silent testimony to battles past. The sea holds its breath, a vast, watery expanse concealing the echoes of forgotten conflicts. Beneath the cold, unforgiving night, Nishimura closes his eyes, his face a canvas of grim acceptance. The biting wind whispers through the Yamashiro Bridge, a stark reminder of his solitude. In the silence, he sees his son, a brave warrior fallen in battle, forever young in his memory. A vision of courage and loss flickers behind his eyelids, a poignant echo of what was. A single tear escapes, tracing a lonely path down his weathered cheek, a testament to unspoken grief. The tear falls, a silent offering to the night, carrying the weight of a father's sorrow and a warrior's sacrifice. Under the cloak of night, the Surigao Strait becomes a crucible of naval warfare. American battleships unleash a relentless barrage, their guns roaring in a symphony of destruction. Explosions light up the dark waters, each blast a death knell for the Japanese fleet. The sea churns with wreckage and fire, a testament to the overwhelming American firepower. Amidst the chaos, the Japanese fleet is utterly decimated, its hope sinking beneath the waves. Inside the USS Tennessee, a symphony of controlled chaos unfolds under the cloak of night. The crew moves with practiced precision, each member a vital cog in the warship's lethal machinery. Muscles tense, eyes focused, they load and aim with unwavering resolve. The massive guns of the Tennessee roar to life, spitting fire and thunder into the dark expanse. Each shot is a testament to their skill and determination, a fierce defiance against the unseen enemy. The ship trembles with each blast, a powerful predator unleashing its fury upon the silent sea. In the black expanse of Surigao Strait, Japanese sailors leap into the churning water, their faces illuminated by the fiery glow of burning ships. Desperate figures splash and struggle, seeking escape from the inferno that consumes their vessels. Flames dance upon the water's surface, casting long, grotesque shadows that writhe with the dying light. The night sky is pierced by columns of fire and smoke, a testament to the devastating chaos unfolding in the strait. The Yamashiro becomes a blazing pyre, engulfed in flames that dance against the night, a floating inferno. The vessel casts an eerie glow upon the dark, churning waters. Trapped within the burning hull, men struggle against the merciless blaze. Their desperate screams pierce the night, a harrowing chorus amidst the roaring fire. Smoke billows, thick and acrid, carrying the stench of burning wood and flesh across the water. In the black expanse of the Surigao Strait, the colossal battleship Yamashiro groans, a metal beast succumbing to the crushing depths. Its steel frame twists and buckles, a symphony of destruction echoing across the water as the ship fights its losing battle. With a deafening screech, the Yamashiro breaks, the sound tearing through the night as the colossal vessel splits asunder. Two immense sections plunge into the churning waters, disappearing into the abyss with a violent, frothing embrace. The dark waters of the Surigao Strait swallow the remains, leaving only ripples in the memory of the Yamashiro's final, agonizing moments. Inside the American battleship, the tense atmosphere is thick with anticipation as radar operators vigilantly monitor their screens. Ghostly green light illuminates their faces, each line on the radar tracing the Yamashiro's desperate final moments. The tension peaks as the last blip of the Yamashiro flickers and dies, vanishing from the screen. A sudden, unrestrained cheer erupts, shattering the silence as victory is declared. Relief washes over their faces, the strain of battle replaced by jubilant celebration. The battleship buzzes with elation, the crew reveling in their hard-won triumph against the odds. Explosions tear through the inky blackness of the Surigao Strait, the night alight with the fury of naval gunfire. Burning wreckage turns the sea into a fiery graveyard, each flash revealing the extent of the carnage. The relentless hunt presses on, the dark waters reflecting the grim determination to obliterate the enemy. Amidst the chaos and destruction, the ocean churns, swallowing the remnants of war under a sky filled with smoke and fire. Under dim red lights on the battleship bridge, the crew's faces are cast in long, eerie shadows. Radar screens glow, mirroring in the focused eyes of the watchmen. The air is heavy, a pungent mix of ozone and the crew's collective sweat. Oldendorf stands amidst the controlled chaos, his face a roadmap of exhaustion. Despite the weariness, a triumphant gleam shines brightly in his eyes. Oldendorf's voice cuts through the tension, declaring with authority, "Secure the area. The battle is won." Dawn breaks over the Surigao Strait, painting the horizon with the somber hues of aftermath. The sky is thick with smoke, a grim testament to the naval battle that has just concluded. Below, the water reflects the fiery glow, littered with the wreckage of warships. Silent, smoldering hulks drift aimlessly, their silhouettes stark against the rising Sunday. The air hangs heavy with the acrid smell of burnt metal and the faint scent of the sea. An eerie calm settles over the strait, a haunting reminder of the lives lost in the preceding hours. Inside the American battleship, sailors hunch over makeshift desks, the ship's deep vibrations a constant, low hum. Ink-stained fingers race across paper, each word a bridge home from the heart of battle. The cramped space buzzes with the quiet intensity of memories being poured onto fragile pages. The air is thick with unspoken stories, each letter a testament to survival and hope. The scratching of pens and the rustling of paper fill the air, a symphony of longing and remembrance. Each sailor lost in his world, finding solace in the act of writing, of connecting with loved ones far away. On the vast expanse of the Surigao Strait, American ships ride the waves, a somber fleet against the horizon. Sailors labor with grim resolve, their faces etched with the weight of their duty as they work tirelessly on deck. The solemn task of recovering bodies from the water unfolds, each movement measured and heavy with unspoken grief. A palpable silence hangs over the strait, broken only by the distant cries of gulls and the quiet lapping of waves against the hulls of the ships. Inside the ancient Japanese temple, saffron-robed Buddhist monks sit in serene rows, their presence filling the space with solemnity. A low, resonant hum rises as they chant prayers for the dead, their voices echoing through the sacred hall. Sunlight pierces through the delicate paper windows, casting ethereal beams that illuminate dust motes dancing in the air. The light bathes the temple in a golden glow, enhancing the spiritual atmosphere and the monks' meditative stillness. Under a somber sky, American flags flutter mournfully at half-mast over Pearl Harbor. The air hangs heavy with remembrance, a silent tribute to the fallen. Each flag a poignant symbol of loss and resilience. The peaceful waters reflect the nation's enduring sorrow. A respectful calm settles over the harbor, a sanctuary for memories. The sun casts long shadows, painting the scene with a solemn reverence. Soft sunlight streams through the shoji screens, illuminating dust motes in the tranquil air. Worn tatami mats bear silent witness to years of footsteps and memories. Against the wall, a small altar glows with the gentle light of lit incense. Photographs of loved ones are surrounded by offerings of fruit and flowers, a poignant display of remembrance. Clad in simple, dark clothing, a Japanese family sits on cushions, their faces a canvas of deep sorrow. The air hangs heavy with unspoken grief, a palpable silence enveloping the room. The Surigao Strait unfolds, a serene expanse of blue stretching to the horizon. Sunlight glistens, playfully dancing across the placid water's surface. Unseen, The tranquil facade conceals a tragic history, etched deep within the strait's watery depths. The serene beauty above contrasts sharply with the solemn secrets below. The sea whispers tales of loss and remembrance, carried on the gentle breeze. A vast, watery expanse holds memories of a past that forever altered its fate. Under the veil of night, the Yamashiro Bridge stands as a silent witness to fate. In this flashback, Nishimura prepares to face his destiny, honor etched in every line of his face. Courage radiates from him, a beacon in the darkness as he accepts what is to come. The ancient stones of the bridge echo with the weight of his resolve. Each breath is a testament to his unwavering spirit, a final salute to the world. The night holds its breath, acknowledging the nobility of his acceptance. In the inky blackness of the Surigao Strait, American battleships awaken with fury. The night explodes into day as massive guns unleash their devastating power upon the unsuspecting Japanese fleet. Each deafening blast illuminates the churning sea. A momentary glimpse of the chaos below. Shells scream through the air, leaving trails of fire in their wake, harbingers of destruction. The sea boils as explosions rip through the water, sending plumes of fire and debris skyward. Against the overwhelming onslaught, the Japanese fleet is caught in a maelstrom of fire and steel. Inside the USS Maryland, flashes of gunfire illuminate the grim determination etched on every face. The crew, relentless in their duty, fire their weapons amidst the chaos of battle. Sweat and gunpowder grime their faces, a testament to the ferocity of the fight. Spent casings litter the deck, a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle for survival. In the dark expanse of Surigao Strait, a desperate struggle for survival unfolds. Japanese sailors are tossed mercilessly by the unforgiving waves. The cold water bites with icy fingers, each moment a battle against the relentless sea. Their figures are silhouetted against the night, a haunting tableau of despair and endurance. Yamashiro's interior is now a twisted maze of shattered bulkheads and sparking wires, a testament to the brutal battle. Flickering emergency lights cast long, dancing shadows across the wreckage, revealing glimpses of chaos and ruin. Water pours through gaping holes in the hull, mingling with the thick scent of oil and burning metal. The air is thick with smoke, making it hard to see, hard to breathe. A suffocating reminder of the inferno that raged. Debris litters every surface, a chaotic jumble of personal belongings and war-torn equipment. The Yamashiro, once a symbol of power, is now a floating tomb, a monument to unimaginable horror and destruction. The Yamashiro groans, a wounded beast succumbing to the abyss. One by one, its lights flicker and die, mirroring the fading hopes of its crew. The warship slips beneath the waves, descending into the crushing darkness of the Surigao Strait. The inky blackness engulfs the vessel, claiming the lives within in its cold, unforgiving embrace. Only silence remains where steel once reigned. Bubbles rise to the surface, ghostly whispers of the Yamashiro's final, watery grave. Dim, flickering lights cast long shadows across the American battleship, a vessel now echoing with the sounds of victory. Laughter and cheers reverberate through the metal corridors, yet the air is heavy with unspoken grief. Weary smiles are exchanged amidst haunted stares, each sailor grappling with the cost of their triumph. The jubilation is tinged with a profound sense of reflection, a stark reminder of the lives lost in the brutal embrace of war. In the black expanse of the Surigao Strait, the final Japanese ships meet their end, their silhouettes stark against the tumultuous water. Explosions tear through the night, each a violent burst of light and destruction marking the demise of another vessel. Flames engulf the stricken warships, casting eerie shadows that dance upon the waves. The once mighty fleet is now a graveyard of burning metal and shattered dreams, sinking into the abyss. The dark waters claim their prizes, swallowing the wreckage and the memories of battle. Silence descends as the last echoes of the conflict fade, leaving only the vast, indifferent sea. On the bridge of the American battleship, a dim red glow casts eerie shadows, highlighting the immensity of the Pacific night. Admiral Oldendorf stands as a silhouette against the viewport, his figure stark against the endless dark horizon. The weight of command etches deep lines onto his face, a testament to the burdens he carries. The air hangs heavy with the scent of smoke and sea, a grim reminder of the day's brutal battle. Lost in thought, he dwells on the echoes of sacrifice and the haunting cost of victory. The gentle rocking of the ship underscores the uncertainty of the turbulent sea and the uncertain future. Dawn breaks over the Surigao Strait, painting the sky with hues of orange and blood red. The rising sun illuminates a grim tableau of wreckage scattered across the water. Silent, floating debris tells a story of fierce naval conflict. The vast expanse of the sea is marred by the scars of battle. Smoke lingers in the air, a ghostly reminder of the night's fury. The battlefield, now bathed in the cold light of day, reveals the full scope of the catastrophe. Inside the American battleship, sailors are scattered like fallen leaves, their faces bearing the weight of war's grim realities. Hunched over makeshift desks, they seek solace in ink and paper, the dim light from portholes casting long shadows. Each sailor carefully crafts words, attempting to bridge the chasm between the unspeakable horrors they've witnessed and the comforting illusions of home. Pens scratch across paper, each stroke a fragile attempt to translate the chaos of battle into messages of love and hope. The air is thick with unspoken fear and longing, as these brave men find their only refuge in the act of writing. American ships cut through the Surigao Strait, their wakes churning through the oil-slicked waters, a grim testament to the battle's fury. Sailors, their faces grim and resolute, scan the waves, searching amidst the floating wreckage. Debris, a macabre collage of shattered wood and twisted metal, drifts across the surface, whispering tales of destruction. The occasional, horrifying glimpse of what was once human surfaces, a stark reminder of the battle's cost. The search continues, each passing moment dimming the flickering embers of hope in the vast, unforgiving strait. Inside the serene Japanese shrine, families kneel in unison, their heads bowed in silent, solemn prayer. Sunlight filters ethereally through the delicate paper windows, casting a tranquil glow upon the scene. Dust motes dance in the golden light, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of serenity and peace. The air is thick with reverence as prayers ascend for the souls of the fallen. Each family member is lost in their own thoughts, their faces etched with respect and remembrance. The shrine stands as a testament to enduring traditions, where sunlight and solemnity converge. Under the vast, cloud-strewn sky, the Pearl Harbor Memorial stands in solemn testament. Its stark white form reflects the bright sunlight, a beacon of remembrance. The calm blue waters belie the violence of the attack that once engulfed this harbor, a quiet reminder of a day that forever altered the course of history. The memorial stands as a sentinel, guarding memories of courage and sacrifice. The sun shines on, casting long shadows that whisper tales of a world at war. Sunlight filters softly through the shoji screens, casting a gentle light on dancing dust motes in the traditional Japanese home. A woman kneels on the tatami mat, her dark kimono a stark contrast to the bright room, her shoulders trembling with unspoken grief. Her face is a mask of sorrow, etched with deep lines of loss and pain. Clutched tightly in her hands, a small framed photograph reveals a smiling man in a naval uniform, a poignant reminder of happier times. The waters of Surigao Strait stretch out, a deceivingly serene expanse under the vast sky. Sunlight glints off the surface, masking the deep, silent history beneath. Tranquility reigns, yet the hidden memories of a fierce battle linger. The sea breathes gently, unaware of the stories it holds within its depths. A deceptive calm blankets the scene, concealing the echoes of war beneath the waves. The Surigao Strait at night becomes a canvas of fire, reflecting the raging inferno of burning ships. Against this fiery backdrop, the American fleet stands as a dark silhouette, a testament to victory hard won. The air is thick with the acrid stench of smoke, a grim reminder of the battle's brutal cost. The ghosts of Pearl Harbor find their echo in the burning wreckage, a somber vengeance exacted upon the sea. Despite the triumph, a heavy silence blankets the scene. Laden with the weight of sacrifice and loss, the vast, dark waters bear witness to the fiery spectacle. A stark reminder of the night's devastating power. Beneath the silent Yamashiro Bridge, a flashback unveils a moment of profound acceptance. Nishimura stands resolute, embodying the dignity and honor of a true samurai. His gaze reflects a deep understanding, a solemn acknowledgement of his destiny. In this quiet surrender, Nishimura becomes a timeless figure of unwavering resolve. The Surigao Strait at night becomes a cauldron, the dark waters roiling with explosions. American warships stand as silhouettes against the horizon, spitting fire in a relentless barrage. Caught in the crossfire, Japanese destroyers valiantly return fire, their silhouettes stark against the fiery glow. The air is thick with smoke, the acrid stench of burning oil stinging the nostrils. Flares burst overhead, casting an eerie spectral light upon the carnage below. The sea burns, a hellish reflection of the night's brutal dance of death. The Surigao Strait is now a graveyard of sunken ships, the calm water reflecting the grim aftermath of a brutal sea battle. Wreckage bobs on the surface, a haunting mosaic of shattered steel and splintered wood against the vast expanse of the ocean. Smoke lingers in the air, a somber testament to the lives lost and the ferocity of the conflict. The sun casts long shadows over the scene, painting the water in hues of gray and mourning, a stark reminder of the horrors of war. Under the vast, indifferent sky, the waters of Pearl Harbor mirror a deceptive calm, the sunlight dancing on its surface. The USS Arizona Memorial emerges, a stark white monument, a poignant reminder of the devastation beneath. Silent and resolute, the memorial stands sentinel, a haunting echo of a day etched in infamy. A gentle breeze stirs the palm trees, their rustling leaves whispering tales of a day that changed the course of history. The air hangs heavy with the weight of memory, the tranquil scene unable to mask the ghosts of the past. The Surigao Strait stretches out under a serene sky, its surface mirroring the heavens. Sunlight dances on the water, obscuring the hidden depths where secrets of a great naval clash lie. The tranquil scene belies the site's historical significance, a silent witness to a pivotal moment. The strait remains still and serene, betraying no hint of the fierce battle that once raged beneath. The vast sky looms above, a constant presence over the strait's watery expanse. The gentle lapping of waves whispers tales of a turning point in naval history, forever etched in the strait's memory.